Do you dream about shredding tires? Like, do you wake up sometimes?
Dude, you're a maniac. Oh my.
See Adam.
Yeah. You know you're coming?
He does.
Yes. Okay.
So these are all yours?
Yep.
Right here?
Yep, so all these, and then I think she probably showed you one of the storage buildings. There's an area over there that's my stuff. These are kind of the cars that are more like works in progress.
How do you stay focused?
It's tough. I mean, this is a good example of a car that like hasn't been restored or touched. It's not bad, but it's not great either. You used to be able to buy new stuff, but now it's just getting harder and harder.
Really interested in your story, you know, kind of where you came from, how you got here. I think the channel and everybody in the world, your viewers, our viewers, want to know like how you got to this point.
Oh man, it's been a while. You know, 2008, 2009, back in, it was either, not elementary, it was either middle school or high school. Just remember watching kids making skateboard videos and thought it was the coolest thing. So got a little camcorder for Christmas and started making BMX videos. I wasn't very good, but I documented, you know, my progression in BMX on YouTube from not really knowing how to do bunny hops to becoming a pro. And through that, taught all my subscribers along the way and kind of built a relationship with those people. I love BMX, I still ride it, but got to the point where I was getting older and getting hurt didn't really work for me anymore. Always been interested in cars, and once I could start to be able to afford them, I kind of got into drifting, and from there, just kind of kept pouring more and more passion into it. It's like growing a business, but your passion, just every dollar I made, I just put back into it to do more and more cool stuff and keep making exciting content for my audience, learning more as a driver and building cars. And then we stumbled upon this place.
Since you mentioned that, tell us about what we were just showing. I mean, this place is incredible. It's better than the videos can even portray, you know? It's like every guy's dream is to have a workshop that's this nice and this clean and this big.
This is a 30-acre facility that an elderly man that passed away built out just based around restoring his collection of classic cars. We were looking for a new shop space, and this place popped up, and it seemed unattainable, but I made an offer. They took it, and now we're here, and we got this crazy access to all this space, 22 buildings and endless car storage. This is where we build all the cars. This is where we film pretty much 90% of the content. In here, we have the projects that are currently going on and the projects that are kind of pending. And then the car storage building that you got shown before, that's just kind of like completed projects for stuff that's, you know, nothing's ever finished, but the stuff that's kind of finished.
So you race right now, right, with the team up near, well, in North Carolina, actually.
Yep. Team RTR. We race factory for Ford. We race Mustangs, and they make 1,200 horsepower. They run a big tire. We race some Formula Drift, and they're crazy.
Do you dream about shredding tires? Like, do you wake up sometimes?
I love drifting, but I feel like I'm so ADD that like I always want to do what I'm not doing. So when I'm drifting, I want to do track driving. I want to do grip driving. So I'm like having these little fantasy dreams about building grip cars and doing that. When I'm driving grip, I'm wishing I was in the drift car, and when I'm doing that, then I'm wishing I'm in a drag racing car. Like I love everything with cars.
If it has a motor, you'll drive it, race it.
Yep, off-road, on-road, in the water, probably not in the water.
So how did you come across vapor honing? Tell us that little bit of story.
Tommy up in Connecticut, Tommy F, he introduced me to it. I think that he found out about it at a restoration place in the UK called CPP. He came back to the States, was like, yo, this is the the next best thing, I got to do it. I think he got in contact with you guys. He got a machine. He's gotten really busy, but before he used to help me out and vapor hone a thing or two for me. And we restored my R34 GTR, which was like our first real like resto mod project. But that car was where the addiction started of every single thing that needs to go back on. Needs to be zinc plated, needs to be vapor honed, and needs to look brand new.
Just to share with the group, you know, real quick, I mean, what's coming, obviously we're going to be delivering a machine to you very soon. This has been in the works now for a while, I think.
I know.
We're finally circling back around. Everybody's been crazy for the past 2 years.
Oh yeah. I think that the best thing too about having our own machine, you know, it's awesome having resources that can do it, but there's so many little things when you're assembling a car where if you have it here, it's like, oh, I can do this real quick and then put it on. You know, I saw that we just did an engine swap in my dad's car that's pretty similar to this over at Tommy's, and you know, it's like, oh, okay, well, we might as well do the wiper motor real quick. Oh, we'll do the water neck real quick. While everything's assembling, you can kind of keep going and it makes the final product that much better.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course.
Sure. Taking some time.
Yeah.
Maybe we can see you drift a car one day or something.
Yeah, I might be able to make something happen today. I just don't know if I have any cars that are.
Sweet. We wouldn't be against that.
Yeah.
Dude, you're a maniac. Oh my God.